Hey guys, this is Malinki. Welcome back to my channel Voice of Malinki. Today we will talk about cystic fibrosis. And if you are new in my channel, please subscribe my channel. And if you like my video, please do like, comment and share my video. So cystic fibrosis is a rare genetic disorder that affects mostly the lungs. Cystic fibrosis is inherited in an autosomal recessive manner. That means the gene responsible for cystic fibrosis is present in one of the autosomes, and it is a mutation which causes this disease. And in order to cause the disease, both the chromosomes should have the mutated gene. Okay, so let's see the frequency of CF. Cystic fibrosis is common in the white population of US. The disease occurs in 1 in 2,500 to 3,500 newborns. It affects 1 in 17,000 African Americans and 1 in 31,000 Asian Americans. Let's see some causes of cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is caused by a mutation in the gene CFTR, that is cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator. The mutation del F508 is a deletion of 3 nucleotides that results in a loss of the amino acid phenylalanine at the 508th position on the protein. So actually del means it is a deletion mutation. So 3 nucleotides are deleted in this gene, and it causes the deletion of an amino acid as well, which is phenylalanine, and its position is at 508th of the protein. So CFTR gene is located on the long arm of chromosome 7 at position 7q. Q means it is the long arm. 31.2 to Q 31.3. So it is the position of that CFTR gene. The CFTR gene provides instructions for making a channel that transports chloride ions into and out of the cells. So the CFTR protein is a transmembrane protein that is found in the plasma membrane of certain cells. Flow of chloride ions helps control the movement of water, which is necessary for the production of thin, freely flowing mucus. See, we know the theory of osmosis. So water flows spontaneously from a region of lower solute concentration to higher solute concentration. So if chloride ions move out of the cell, then water molecules will follow them too, right? Okay, let's see this figure. Okay, so this is a cell, and this cell is lining the airway, and this is CFTR protein. It helps to transport chloride ions from cytoplasm to outside, and the outside is the free space of airway. So water molecules follow them too. Since water molecules are also transported by these proteins, it makes the mucus thin and freely flowing by diluting them. Mucus is actually a substance that is always present in airways as well as other ducts of our body to keep the passage wet. So it happens in healthy cells. Now what happens in CF? Okay. So the channel protein possesses 2 ATP hydrolyzing domains which allow the protein to use energy in the form of ATP. So this CFTR protein, it contains two domains for ATP hydrolyzation. So this protein actually requires energy in order to transport molecules, and it receives that energy from ATP hydrolysis. Okay. So the del F508 mutation, so this mutation occurs in CF, so it affects ATP binding and disrupts the function and prevents it from regulating the flow of chloride ions and water across the cell membrane. Okay, so here we can see this is the CF cell. Here this CFTR protein is not working properly since ATP hydrolysis is blocked over here, and these ions as well as water molecules cannot pass via this protein. Okay. As a result, cells that line the passageways of the lungs, pancreas and other organs produce mucus that is unusually thick and sticky. The mucus clogs the airways and various ducts, causing the signs and symptoms of CF. Okay, so in CFTR cell, ATP cannot bind this protein and it disrupts the functioning of this protein. That means chloride ions as well as water molecules cannot pass, and in the airways you can see this is the thick mucus. So the mucus becomes thick. And as I have already mentioned that this happens in different ducts, so not only in airways. And thick mucus is not a good thing, right? It clogs the ducts, it invites bacteria and many more. Mucus is very much nutritious for bacteria. Okay, so next we will see what are the symptoms of CF. A persistent cough that produces thick mucus, wheezing and trouble breathing. Actually, air cannot pass smoothly because of the blockage, hence causes the trouble. Repeated lung infections occur, shortness of breath, runny nose and nasal obstruction, respiratory failure, loose stools. Actually, stool is mucus enriched, hence becomes loose, and slow growth. Next we will see some diagnosis of CF. So newborn screening, sweat test, genetic test, chest x-ray, lung function test and sputum culture are different ways to diagnose this disease. And what are the treatments of CF? So medications and surgeries are there to treat this disease. So this is all about today's lecture. I hope you liked the lecture. If you want to get the PDF notes of this topic, please check the first pinned comment or the description box. Thank you.